Manga-Waido.
I'm Yota Sakurada. I'm a hairstylist. The days are long, and I work standing up most of the time. It's pretty tough sometimes, but I always wanted to be a hairstylist since I was a kid, so I enjoyed it. I met my current wife, Kanami, while attending the hairstylist school. We work at the same part-time job. Manami is quite pretty, and I was attracted to her right away. She also worked as a hairstyle model at our shop on occasion. She's pretty outgoing, and got along great with the other staff members. But for some reason, she's been a bit aloof toward me lately. I figured I should do something about it and patch things up with her. So I asked her to go fishing with me. One of my hobbies.
How many times do I have to tell you? I hate touching fish. Slimy and all. They're so gross. If you're going to go fishing that day, I'm going to dinner with a friend of mine, if you don't mind.
Yeah, alright. No problem. Sorry I even asked. It's been like this for quite some time now. I figured I couldn't force her to go. And besides, she probably wanted to go out and see her friends, so I didn't press the issue. One day, on my day off, I had to go to this seminar that was being held by a local hairstylists association. They hold these events regularly. I was getting ready to leave for the event when I got a call from one of my coworkers. Hey, Yota! What's up, buddy? This is Matsuno. How you doing? That was my friend, Ryota Matsuno. By the way he talks, you can kind of see he's sort of a laid-back, carefree kind of guy. But as a hairstylist, he's not all that talented. And what's more, he's not much on improving his skills, much less attending any of these regular seminars. But like I said, he's an easygoing guy and has a lot of friends. He's good-looking and a great talker, so obviously the girls are crazy about him. He's actually one of the most popular hairstylists at our shop. Hey Ryota, what's up, man? I was just getting ready to leave for that seminar. Oh yeah, right, that seminar. The owner's trying to get me to go to that. He said I should go sometimes. He was sort of pissed I never attend. I'm not really sure where the place is. Mind if I tag along? Yeah, not a problem. You know where Manwa Station is, right? We have to change trains there, so meet me at the main gate at 9 a.m. You got it, man. See you there. Fortunately, Ryota's nearest train station is on the same line, so we were able to meet up right on time. Man, I'm glad I was able to meet up with you, bud. I was on the train and sent you a line message, but I got no reply, so I thought I made a mistake or something. Really? Oh crap! I forgot my smartphone at home! I can't believe it! Boy, I haven't had much luck recently. Always forgetting stuff. Yeah, long hours standing around all day. Well, that's the job, man. You need to attend these seminars more often rather than chasing girls. Yeah, right. Sorry, bud. When we arrived at the seminar, there were already a whole bunch of people there. Once the event got started, everyone started exchanging information and the latest news concerning the industry. Even after the event ended, people lingered around and exchanged information. Alright then! How about we all go out for a few drinks? What do you say? I was just planning to have a drink or two, but the party got animated with the chief stylist leading the conversation. It was fun. By the time I noticed it was pretty late, boy, kinda late. I better give Kanami a call. Tell her not to stay up. Hey, Ryota! Can I borrow your phone? I need to call my wife. Tell her I'm gonna be late. Yeah, sure thing. Here you go. I borrowed his phone and put her number in. But when I put the first few numbers in, it finished for me, saying the number was already registered. I guess it's not weird. Besides, I remembered that Kanami worked as a hair model a couple of times. That's probably why they exchanged phone numbers. I put the thought aside and called Kanami. When she answered,
Oh, hello there.
She sounded kinda weird. Didn't sound anything like the Kanami I knew. She seemed overly animated. This is Yota. I was...
Hey, Ryota, you still okay for tonight?
Yeah. I'm gonna be a little late. Mind waiting up for me?
Sure thing. I'll be waiting for you as we planned. See you then.
Did I just hear her say Ryota instead of Yota? Sure sounded like it, and she was acting kinda weird. And besides, this phone is Ryota's, so she must have thought it was him. But when have they begun calling each other by their first names? If she had really mistaken me for Ryota, that means they're planning to meet later tonight. But really? Kanami and Ryota seeing each other behind my back? No way! Then, after that, it was as if I had predicted it. The party abruptly ended, and everyone said their goodbyes. Ryota and I got on the train and headed home.
Hey, bye. You, kinda, please. You okay, man?
Huh? Yeah, no problem. When Ryota's station came up, I pretended to say goodbye, but then followed him out of the station. I gotta do this. I have to make sure. Ryota was pretty drunk. He was not too steady as he made his way out of the station and towards home. He had no idea I was following him. I thought he was headed home, but then he stopped off some bar and went in. I was a little hesitant about going in, but I got up the nerve and walked in. What I saw astounded me. I didn't want to believe it, but it was true. Inside the dimly lit bar, there sat Kanami and Ryota, talking as if they were lovers. I was half expecting to encounter this very scene, but seeing it for real gave me quite the shock. I didn't confront them, but turned and ran. I ran all the way to the train station and hopped on the train home. When I got home, the place was of course dark, and Kanami was nowhere to be found. I picked up the smartphone I had forgotten and checked my mail. I had received a message from Kanami informing me that she would be staying over at her parents' place for the night. As I recall, when I left for the seminar earlier, she said she was going to see her friend and then stay over at her parents' home, and that she would be back the following day. Come to think of it, she used this excuse on countless occasions in the past. I didn't suspect anything at the time. I suppose she must have been seeing Ryota for some time now. No way they're getting away with this! I will never forgive them! I vowed I would get my revenge no matter what! Several days later, after closing up shop, "Hey Ryota, what do you say we have a couple of beers?"
Yeah, sure thing. Where do you want to go?
"There's this little bar I was planning on going to. Want to check it out?" I took Ryota to this certain bar, a place I'm sure he knew. Yes, I took him to that bar where Ryota and Kanami used as their little rendezvous spot.
Is this the place you wanted to check out? A friend's been here before. They don't have much food choices. Maybe we should...
Oh yeah? So you know this place, huh?
No, I just saw the menu on the sign outside is all. I've never been inside.
A good friend of mine comes here a lot. I always wanted to check it out, but kind of felt weird going in all alone. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I guess I was a bit curious too, I suppose. Alright, let's check it out then.
We entered and sat at the bar. We talked about work for a while, and then Ryota seemed to have too much to drink and started slurring his words. "Hey Ryota, you already drunk, buddy?" "Oh yeah, I forgot. I was supposed to convey some important information to the chief today. Do you mind if I go and make a quick call?"
No problem, man. What's the matter, Ryota?
Oh boy, not again. I have tomorrow off, and I forgot my smartphone at the shop. I hate to ask you again, but could I borrow your smartphone again? I'll call the shop.
What? Not again, bro. Sure, forgetful these days. Here you go.
I appreciate it, man. Give me a second to talk to the chief. I'll be right back. With that, I went outside the bar. I came back in a few minutes later and gave Ryota back his phone. He seemed to be even more intoxicated than before and started talking about his personal stuff. About an hour later...
Huh? Wait a second. What are you doing here, Yota?
Kanami? Why are you here? What's going on?
Yota, I mean, Mr. Matsuno called me earlier and asked me to come, so... I mean...
Not Mr. Matsuno, but it's more like Ryota, isn't it?
Why do you even know about any of this?
You remember that night when I went to that seminar? Remember I called you? That wasn't Ryota. That was me. I just happened to borrow his phone, and like an idiot, you thought it was your lover. Earlier, when I borrowed Ryota's phone and stepped outside, I didn't call the chief. Instead, I sent a line message to Kanami and asked her to come to the bar. Well, it looks like you came here to meet your lover, Ryota. So you guys are having an affair. Is that it?
Well, it looks kinda weird, I know, but...
Come on, Kanami. I'm waiting. What's this all about?
Hey, Yota, come on, man, relax. Let's talk about this.
Well, I guess you know all about us. No use hiding it any longer. Yeah, that's right. We're seeing each other.
So we left the shop and decided to talk at home. I demanded that they explain the whole sordid affair to me.
This was about 6 months ago. I was cutting Kanami's hair, and she was doing that modeling thing at the time. That's when she gave me her number. I was pretty shocked. I mean, a beautiful girl like Kanami giving me her number? Who could refuse, right? Yota, I know you're my friend and all. I'm really sorry about all this. Please forgive me.
No, you've got this all wrong. Ryo did nothing wrong. He's not the villain. There's no turning back now. I'm gonna go right out and say it. I love Ryota. I love him more than I will ever love you. I mean, seriously, Ryota. Our interests and hobbies are completely different. It's just so fun being with you. And besides, Ryota is way more handsome than you, and he knows how to treat women, unlike you. So I really don't care. I don't care if we get divorced. I'm gonna continue going out with Ryo no matter what. And there's nothing you can do about it.
Oh, I see. So you're pretty straightforward about all this then.
Yeah, that's right. My love for Ryo is 100%, and I love him with all my heart.
Are you sure about that? It seems Ryota already has a girlfriend. He's apparently planning to marry her.
Huh? Hold on a second. What did you say?
Earlier, before Kanami arrived, Ryota spilled the beans about his fiancée and how much he loves her and all.
Hey, Yota, buddy. Can I tell you something? This is a secret, you know? I got this girl I really like. I'm really serious about her, man. She's a super nice girl and really cute. You love her. I got a photo of her right here. Take a look, bud. It's all drool all over it, man.
This girl. I've seen her around. I know her. She's a regular at the salon. She's one of our top customers.
Cute, huh? You know what, man? I'm seriously thinking about marrying her. Hey, man, you've been married for a while now. You got any advice for a guy like me?
What the hell is wrong with this guy? The Joker's having an affair with my wife, and he asks dumb questions like that? What is he, lame-brained? I'm not sure what advice I would give. What would you do if you had a wife like Kanami?
Yeah, well, Kanami, she's a real beauty. Too good for you, bud. But my girl's super cute too. And she got big boobs too, man. Man, if I could marry her, we'd make a great family.
That's what he told me earlier.
Pardon me? Are you serious? This is the first I'm hearing that you have a girlfriend? When did this happen?
Yeah, well, you're married and all. I figured you were just having a little fling is all. I didn't think it was all that serious. I'm the one that's surprised here. I never said I loved you or anything. Kind of feels weird to be called the love of your life, to be honest. I'm sorry if I led you on, but I have a steady girlfriend. I plan on marrying her, so I really don't plan on seriously going out with you. Like I said, it was just for fun.
You've got to be kidding me!
Hey, Yota?
Ryota, lend me your smartphone for a second.
You know what? I'm going to resign from the shop, and I hope to never see Kanami again. I'm willing to pay any compensation that's necessary. So can we forget about all this? What do you say? Huh? Pardon me? Who are you gonna contact with my phone now?
Your current girlfriend, of course. Call her, right this minute.
You're not serious! What? Are you going to tell her all about the whole affair? You're joking, right? No way I'm doing that, buddy! I do that, and she'll drop me like a hot potato! Now why would I go and do that?
Whether she drops you or not, that's up to her. But she has to know the truth about you. And what's more, this so-called girlfriend of yours. She's a regular at the shop, right?
Yeah. That's right.
Well, she's a regular customer. I can't just look the other way. She has the right to know about you. The kind of person that she's getting involved with. That's the least you can do. You tell her, and I'll keep quiet about what you did to anybody else.
But come on, Ryota!
Just do it, for God's sake! You're starting to piss me off, Ryota! Or would you rather that I tell everybody at the next seminar all about this sordid affair? The whole industry will know about you. You'll have a hard time getting a job, buddy. I'm sure you don't want me talking to all your loyal customers about this either. Now that would hurt, I bet. Can you imagine all those loyal and beautiful woman clients of yours dropping you? Maybe you can get a job at that discount barbershop at the mall. Well, that seemed to have done the trick. He took his phone out, put her number in, and handed me the phone. Once I got her on the phone, I explained the entire situation to her. After my explanation, she replied,
I'm very sorry for all the trouble he caused. I had no idea. Could you hand the phone over to Ryota?
Once I handed him the phone, her furious voice could be heard by all present. One thing that came out clear as day was, you're pathetic. Ryota held his head in shame and left. Kanami and I were left to talk. I'm sorry, Kanami. After all this, I can't live with you anymore. About the divorce, I'll contact my lawyer and we'll decide what to do going forward. That okay with you?
But maybe we should talk about this.
I'm going to stay at a hotel tonight.
But please, Ryota, let's discuss this.
There's nothing to discuss.
I'm really sorry about all this. What was I thinking? Please forgive me. I just didn't think he was such a jerk. I thought he was serious about me. Now that Ryota has dropped me, what am I supposed to do? Do I go on living?
You're the one that betrayed me, Kanami. I'll see you around. I turned and left. I couldn't believe that she would try and get back with me. Actually, her attitude pissed me off. The following day, I contacted my lawyer and proceeded with the divorce. Ryota also sent in his resignation and paid compensation to me. Of course, I was dismayed by all this, but decided to just focus on work, and eventually, I was able to get by. As for Ryota, rumors spread about his misdeeds. Apparently, he had numerous other girlfriends, mostly customers. Eventually, the whole industry got wind of his antics, and he was unable to land a good hairstylist's job. As for Kanami, she tried to get out of paying the compensation, but I contacted her parents regarding her infidelity. They eventually paid on her behalf. She had never worked before, so her parents arranged for her to work at a small factory owned by a relative, and she's currently paying her folks back the debt she owes. As for me, I've been getting a lot of recommendations, and even had an offer from a popular shop downtown. I think I'll concentrate on polishing my skills. I think I'll take a break from romantic endeavors for a while.